Hi, Patrick here from Have Cheetah Will View. Um, it is Tuesday morning, about 10 to 8. I got coffee going. Um, I'm getting ready mentally in my head for my interview with Thais Muse, uh, and which is going to start at 12 o'clock for 8 questions with. Um, I got to talk to him a little bit yesterday for a pre-show, and wow, what a really cool guy. I mean, just everything I thought he'd be. Everything I thought he'd be. Talented, smart, insightful, humble, very humble. Uh, he. It's almost like he really truly doesn't understand just how good of a filmmaker he really is, and he is that good. Um, but we're here for a different reason. I was floating around the tube this morning, and I saw Jonathan over at Plaidx2. He posted a video up called 10 Movies That Made Him Cry. Um, yeah, I have to admit, I'm an emotional movie watcher. Um, doesn't make much to get me motivated to shed some tears. I feel it a lot, and picking 10 movies out, 10, how about picking 100, right? Um, but you know, it was funny. I just quickly went through around my room, my movie room, and holy shit, it didn't take me but 5 minutes to come up with 10. Um, it's not even the best 10, it's just 10 movies that I watched and I shed tears on. But I thought it was a good topic, because, especially we're always talking about it seems like lately all I see in my feed is top 10 kills from all the franchises, and it's just like it just wears you out, especially when you actually have dealt with death on a real basis. It's like sometimes you just got to get away from that. But I'm going to show you 10 movies that impacted me when I watched them. I shed some tears, and I thought they were really good. Some you might have seen before, or you've seen me mention before, and there's some ones that are new. No particular order, total subjective. These are my movies, my truth. Um, as far as I watched them or not. I mean, some people don't cry at movies. Some people maybe they cry a lot. I don't know, but this is how I saw these movies. Um, First of all is The Ledge, starring Charlie Hunnam, Liv Tyler, and Terrence Howard. This is a terrific movie. This is on IFC. I've commented on this movie before, and it's a powerful movie. Terrence Howard is trying to save Charlie Hunnam's life, and Charlie Hunnam tells him the story about why he can't. And it's powerful and it's moving, terrific performances, and the ending is powerful. So, yeah, I leaked at this one too. Good performances. The Ledge. Uh, Now this would be a top 10 movie. It's actually this probably be like a top 5 movie as far as movies that made me cry. This Gettysburg. Um, Absolutely love this movie. Richard Jordan's performance as Lowell Armistead is absolutely heartbreaking. Uh, if you don't have a soul, if you don't feel any emotion toward him, then you don't have a soul. Um, this is a all pretty much all male cast, and it leads up to the days before Gettysburg, during the battles of Gettysburg, and a little bit of the fallout after it. Um, this is a terrific movie. It's a long movie, but it's a must-have for a serious film collector. Um, yeah, like I said, if you don't watch Pick His Charge and have tears in your eyes watching that, then you just have no soul. Um, this had Martin Sheen in it, Tom Berenger, and a cast of an all-star cast. Gettysburg. I guess what made it powerful too is like me and Lori went on vacation to Gettysburg, and I got to walk the field. So, P.S. I love you. Um, this is Gerard Butler and Hilary Swank. It's about a young husband that dies before his time, and he managed to stay in contact with his wife through different events in her life. This is a terrific movie and one that really resonates with me. Of course, being a widower myself, I understand a lot of the emotions in here, and it's a moving film and it's very well acted, and highly recommended. P.S. I love you. Nine Lives. Um, this is a terrific anthology film. It has various chapters in it. This is a terrific movie. But it made me both cry and it made me actually angry in a couple of places too. This is a very, very powerful movie. It basically shows 9 women during certain parts of their lives, what they're going through, what they're feeling. And again, it's another all-star cast, and it's a brilliantly directed movie by Rodrigo Garcia. Highly recommended. This was a blind buy for me, but that's what I love about doing blind buys, because you always find gems like this. And this is a terrific movie. Another blind buy, Oh Lucy. Um, this actually made my top 20 list a few years ago on my blog. This is a terrific movie. Completely blind buy again. I had no idea about anything about it. I just saw Josh Brolin was in there, or Josh Hartnett, and I don't see Josh Hartnett too much in movies, so I wouldn't have picked it up because they had him in it. And this movie is absolutely wonderful. A, uh, a a middle-aged Japanese lady. She tries to learn English. She falls for the instructor, the American language instructor, who was played by Josh Hartnett. But then he disappears, and she tracks him down to California, Southern California, and gets several life lessons. And then when she comes back to Japan, and it's really sad and heartbreaking, but eventually a little bit hopeful at the end. This is a terrific movie, and yeah, it had me crying. A Perfect Day, a terrific anti-war film about a team of UN observers who are trying to restore water to a village during the Serbian Civil War and the Bosnian Civil War, and one of the east side is trying to hurt the other terribly, and that includes throwing a body into the only drinking well. And this is the team's effort to try to save the well and the water. They also pick up an orphan, and the scene that just really gets you really hard is when they go to the young boy's house and they find out what happened to his family. It's very moving and sad, and one of my favorite movies from ISC, and just terrific performances by everybody involved. Benicio del Toro, my girl Olga Kurylenko, I love her, she's awesome. Tim Robbins is in this. Melanie Thierry, and Frida Stockman. And this is a terrific movie and one I highly recommend. Bring your Kleenex. 1 Week with Joshua Jackson. He plays a man who's critically ill, and he's given a very short time. So he decides he's going to drive from one side of Canada to the other side on his motorcycle and just see different people and see different things, experience life while he can. Um, what's really cool about this movie is you're not really quite sure. You got the impression at the very end that he found a remission. It's and that's really cool because I like that. But this is a very moving film as well. Um, how he feels, how he deals with things that come up in his life, uh, resolving issues, unsolved issues. So this is a terrific movie too. This is 1 week. Um, Getting Grace. This is directed, written and directed by Daniel Roebuck, Jeff Lewis, and directed by Daniel Roebuck. And this movie gets chronic illness right. Um, this is a very sensitive, very funny movie about a young girl who's dying of cancer. And you may say, well, how's that funny? Because it is. And because this is a beautifully written movie and it touches all the right bases and it's realistic and it's down to earth. And this is one of the rare films about illness that actually gets it right. The emotions, the treatments, how you see things, how the journey is for both the family and friends. It gets it right. I saw this movie this year. This will probably easily be in my top 5 of this year. I can tell you that right now. Though I probably need to watch more movies. Only watched 58 so far. But right now, this would actually be my number 1 movie I've watched this year. And I hope to have Daniel Roebuck on 8 Questions With as soon as he gets done with this new movie he's filming. We're going to try to arrange that, and then we're going to talk to Daniel Roebuck. He is a terrific guy, and I really enjoy talking to him on Facebook. And I told him that, speaking of someone who went through the cancer journey with my wife, that I thought he got this thing right. And terrific performances everywhere. So this is Getting Race. I actually got this at the Dollar Tree. So this might be in your waves. If you see it in one of your waves, you definitely need to pick it up. A Breath Away. It's a science fiction movie, but it's also really emotional. Some sort of natural disaster comes in France and Europe, and it causes people to die. They breathe into the air, and it causes them to die, and people are trying to survive. And this husband and wife, they have a very ill daughter who has to have a special breathing apparatus, otherwise she'll die anyway. And it's their desperate fight to keep her alive, and what they're willing to go for to do that. This also stars my girl Olga Kurylenko. She's an amazing actress. I don't know why people don't talk about her more. She's just been amazing in just about everything she's done. She's actually getting a turn in the Black Widow movie as Taskmaster. I don't know if that'll break her even more here, but Olga Kurylenko is an amazing actress, and this is a terrific movie, and it'll have you at the edge of your seat, and yes, you will cry. Last for this 10 movies that made me cry, The Sessions. I was late to this movie. I remember when this did come out, and all the hoopla came around with it. So I didn't see it, but I did pick it up at my family video, and I did watch it, and I was blown away. Just an absolute terrific movie, starring John Hawkes from Winter's Bone and The Perfect Storm, and of course the lovely, luminous Helen Hunt from Mad About You, and just a ton of other great movies. She's definitely one of the best actresses of her generation. Sometimes I think she gets overlooked, but But she is a terrific actress, and I've been following her career ever since she played the quarterback princess. This is a true story. It has a man who is basically he's trapped. He's trapped. He had an iron lung. He has to live in an iron lung, and what he wants to. He's never had a relationship at all, and he knows he doesn't have a very long life, and he wants to make love to a woman before he dies. And Helen Hunt plays a sex surrogate who helps him down the journey. This is a beautiful film, well done, tastefully filmed, which is it's has great performances by William Macy. So yes, this is a terrific movie, and like I said, it was based on a true story on Mark O'Brien, and he passed away after this movie was made, but his story will live forever. And The Sessions is one of the movies you definitely want to check out. So that's my that's 10 movies for you. Wow, I took 16 minutes in doing this. All right, well, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell and leave a comment down below. We're getting near 300. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you want to, leave a comment, leave a list up to your movies, 10 movies that made you cry. And yeah, look forward to seeing them. All right, on behalf of me and the cheetah, peace. And we will see you at 12 o'clock today, hopefully, for our interview with Thies Muse. Thies Muse. I'm going to get it right one of these days. Peace.